In Ireland, if I had stayed, I would have become a writer. But I didn't. There's no point in going back and replaying one's life. We can't go back. It's done. It's set in stone. It turned to stone. To take from the ELO lyric, "Turn to Stone." I've been listening to a lot of ELO lately. Electric Light Orchestra can hit the notes. It's a clear pitch. Okay, I'm going to try to sing a little bit. I don't think I'm that good, but I'm fairly sure, I'm positive I have perfect pitch. I'm not perfect with my perfect pitch because I'm just playing it by ear. It's just me. I do have some musical training, but that was way back, beyond the way back in the day. I mean, way back. Still have a baritone horn. I took it out last year and tried to play it. I can't get the sound out like I used to. My lips, you lose it. You either use it or you lose it, they say. So I'd have to work hard if I ever wanted to get back into brass instruments. Singing, though, I think the reason why I'm fairly okay at some improvisations is because I do grok the pitches naturally. So I pick up on the sound quality and where the person is with their voice. I'm going to try to explain this. It's very difficult. I'm trying to explain what I see in my head. So if you prompt me with, like, say A is a note. They go A through G, right? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. The flat, the sharp of one is the flat of the next one. You can get bogged down in just friggin' obsessing over format, and then content is rendered meaningless, akin to what McLuhan said about the medium. So anyway, if someone says A or C, C seems to be an important note. The school conductor used to, I don't know, he'd say, play the C. So yeah, the C, I can just see it. I know where it is. It's like it's the C. Now I don't know if I just hit the C note, and I don't even know if my memory is correct. But you know how it is. You get on a bike, you bike a little more, you forget that you were off the bike for 10 years. So I think with a little training, it can be done. And they say that people who don't have the perfect pitch, don't worry about it. You can learn relative pitch. You find your point of departure, and then you're right there with the perfect pitch people. The relative pitch to me sounds like training wheels. Or why should someone waste 1,000,000 hours trying to get comfortable in their range? There are certain people I just cannot sing in their pitch. And I think that's why I gave up on ever thinking I had a good vocalist voice at all. I always thought my voice was miserable. So if you're listening to people who you don't have the same pitch range, you don't have the same range for singing, you're going to try to mimic them, but you can't do it. So you're going to say, oh God, I'm awful. I can't do that. Maybe people in the shower, they're more relaxed and they start singing. They say we can sing in the shower. I'm not sure about that. We've all heard that. So the key is to find your range. Now that Minnie Riperton lady, I heard she had like a range. She could go 5 octaves. She could keep going. The ELO guy can do that. He's got falsetto. Very well done. Most falsetto sounds like trash. That's why there are only so many Bee Gees. So I'm going to try this. I've got Wonderwall by Oasis. I noticed that seems to be in my ballpark. Not when he's singing way up there, but if I lower it. Now this Elvis Costello guy, I'm trying to do Elvis Costello, but I think he's like above me, and I can't do it. He's like a half range away from me. I can't get to his voice. I don't think so. I can get to his voice, but it won't be the pitch perfect, if that makes sense. I've got Wonderwall, and I've got Wonderful World. So I'm going to try those. Going by memory of how the guy says it, if I have this wrong, if my memory's wrong of where his voice was, then everything afterwards is going to be wrong.